Hello Masterminds and welcome back to Mastar Media. Today we are talking about Zamasu's new form. So from the episode 66 preview, we got to see that he looks like Bio-Brolly right now. He's got this purplish goo surrounding half of his body. So we're going to talk about a bunch of fan theories and some possible explanations for what this could be. So we know from the episode 66 spoilers that Goku's going to use a life-risking attack to break the wall of light that Zamasu has. Everybody's assuming that Kaioken, probably times 10. I mean, I think it makes perfect sense. I don't know what other life-risking attack there could be. Maybe it could be Kaioken times 20. We don't know yet. Let's just go ahead and say that Goku breaks it using the Kaioken just for the purposes of this video. So something is going to happen to Zamasu once the ring of light is broken, and that is going to cause his purplish form. The once beautiful and adored Zamasu now looks like this, and he is
ugly motherfucker.
Okay, so let's talk about these theories. The first theory that actually I got from a fan was that the time ring is broken, and that is actually what the ring of light actually is it's the time ring, and Goku's gonna break it using the life-risking attack. And since the time ring is broken, it's gonna affect Goku because he's from the wrong timeline. However, that is incorrect because as you can see from this picture right over there, he still has the time ring on. So it is not the time ring. Now, my own personal theory, which I have talked about in a previous video, is that half of him is not immortal. Since half is Goku Black, who is not immortal, they're able to damage that half of Zamasu. So because he's taking so much damage from Vegeta and from the Ring of Light breaking, he is mutating, half of his body is essentially dying off. And that is giving him this corrupted, gooey look. Now, if you remember in episode 63, Mai shot Goku Black. She attempted to shoot him with the special bullet in the head. Unfortunately, she hit his Potara earring. Now, I got another theory there from a fan, was that because she shot the earring and the earring is damaged, there is some problem with the fusion, and that is causing the mutation. That's definitely possible, and it's not out of the question. Okay, and the next theory is that the Elder Kai says when you're fusing using the Potara, you should be equal powers. And because Goku Black is fusing using Super Saiyan Rose, and Zamasu is not a Super Saiyan or as strong as Goku Black at that power level, basically it is throwing the fusion off. It's like if Goku was a Super Saiyan Blue and Vegeta wasn't, and they fused, it would give you actually a weaker fusion, or there would be problems with it. So that is also a definite possibility. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the black goo. There is one more theory that I want to talk about. Now, if you remember, I believe this was episode 63 when Goku blew off Zamasu's head and his head actually starts repairing. You actually do get to see that purple goo there already. So it may have been hard to see by the naked eye, but if you slow down the frames, you can see that his immortality actually does have something to do with this purple goo. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to have to do with his immortality. It's like, I'm thinking that the half of him that is Goku Black is like a skeleton, like it's just blown away by Vegeta, but the immortal half is basically creating this healing goo around that side to kind of keep him as one person. Okay, and now I want to bring up another theory, and actually something really interesting which you guys may or may not have noticed. Now, in episode 65, Goku and Vegeta charged in at Zamasu with his big Susanoo, and they flew through his light of absolution. Zamasu didn't think it could be done, but Goku and Vegeta went full power and were actually able to break through. Now, here's the really interesting thing that happened. As they're passing through the light of absolution, we get to see something that isn't explained, and it's only in there for a few frames. I'm talking about this orb. So it happens around 15 minutes, somewhere around there in the episode. We see this orb. It basically, like, we see cracks and energy going through it, and then it shatters. And it breaks apart into, like, dust and pieces. Now, this is very similar to when One Punch Man fought Boros, and, you know, he had to shatter that sphere. Now, they didn't explain what the sphere is, and it's very peculiar to me, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with his new transformation. I mean, what is this sphere? Does it have something to do with his life energy? Does it have something to do with his immortality? Is it just nothing? Is it just the animation? Now, this was actually brought to me by my friend Ty, and you know, if you guys find stuff like this and you need a YouTuber to talk about it, let me know and I will give you guys credit. But I definitely did not notice this on my own, so thanks Ty for finding that and letting me know. Merge Zamasu versus Vegeta is going to be the most insane fight ever. In fact, Natoshi Shida is also animating this. He's the guy who stepped in on episode 57, who did like the amazing animations of the aerial battles and the, you know, beam strugglings, like Goku's doing backflips all over the city and everything. So he is going to be actually helping to animate this episode. And oh my God, I'm so excited. So those are the potential theories. It was a wrong fusion because Goku Black was Super Saiyan Rose. The half of him is getting blown away because he is not immortal. It has something to do with the earring being hurt by the bullet, or has something to do with that orb being destroyed. And then at the last minute of the preview, we get to see this close-up of Vegeta with his hand on Zamasu's face. And then another really interesting thing happens here, and something that's very peculiar, and I just want to talk about it for a minute. We get to see Zamasu's eye glow this like purplish red. It looks like Goku Black's Super Saiyan Rose aura, and that could just be what it is. I mean, it's also coming from the half that is Goku Black, the half that is getting destroyed because it's not immortal. So I guess Goku Black is still, you know, technically alive inside there, but he's taking like serious damage. Or this could be something completely different altogether. Because if we take a look at the very last frame, so he blows Vegeta away, and then you can see here he is glowing pure white energy. So he could be transforming again. But if you take a really close look, you can see that his right arm still is mutated and gigantic. So I'm not sure if this is just like, you know, he's mad and he's releasing a lot of power, or something actually is happening here. Is he getting a power up? Is he using a new spell or something like that? That's what we have yet to find out, but I am super, super excited. So those are 5 theories from the community on what this new form is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have different theories, please leave your comments below. Let's just share some feedback and maybe we can figure something out. I cannot wait for this next episode. And guys, one last thing, Goku vs. Superman is very close to being done. I'm sitting at around 8 minutes right now. I can see the finish line. So get excited because I'm pretty sure it's coming out Friday, and this animation is going to be like unlike any fan animation you guys have ever seen. I'm so freaking excited to show you guys. If you want live updates and everything, make sure you follow me on Twitter, or you can follow me on Facebook. I actually just started a Twitter account pretty recently, so I need some followers on Twitter. So it's just at Mastar Media. Check me out, say hello, and I will check you guys on another video tomorrow.